Alright, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm about to show y'all real quick on how to make your shoes sparkle, how to make them pop. I'm not gonna give y'all every exact detail. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel for that. But I'm gonna show you. I started off a little bit with this shoe. See the process? The process, people might look at it and be like, oh, it's ugly. But, bam. This is only the process for you. This is how you gotta start doing it. So, I'm gonna make this side all red, which I done already got my glues and I done mixed my glues with my dyes. Normally I paint it, but since this is like a suede fabric, the glue will stick to it really well. So I already laid a small thin layer of my glue mixed with my dye on it. Bam, I laid it on now. That way if you bump it or press it against something real bad or even scratch it, the background will still be red instead of it being this color. So, bam, here we go. Speed it up. This is the type of glitter I use. It's extra fine. Make sure you get extra fine cut glitter. Sticks way better, looks better, because you don't want to get the big glitter to where it's all clunky. Once you lay it on there, it's gonna look like fish scales. You don't want it to look like fish scales. You want it to look like a nice smooth sheet of paper. So this is the glitter I get. As you can see, it's pretty fine. It's cut really nice. It's cut really nice. So you want to get your glitter. This is the glitter I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be putting it on this shoe. Red bottom. Now the shoe was all suede, I guess like a French blue. That's the color it was. But I would do this side, but I don't want to do this side because this is the inner side of a red bottom. For those of you who wear red bottoms or have a pair of red bottoms or know someone that has a pair, you know the inside, it'll do this little crease right here. And I wouldn't want to put it right there because you'll get like a little cut in the middle. It won't necessarily come off, but it'll crease. I don't want the crease to be right there with glitter on it. So I'm gonna just use this front side. Front side is very stable. It holds up pretty well. So I'm going to show you how to make this sparkle, how to make this shine. And yet I remind you, this red side looked like this side. I just laced it with my glue mixed with my dye. I mixed it together, made it come a red color, so the backdrop would be red. So I'll show you how easy this is. Make sure you get it all on there. I mean, literally all over. So you might have to, you know, remove the shoe around a little bit to get all the spots that you want to make sure you get the glitter on. So bam, there we go. And believe me, it's that simple. Now, it's on there, it's not dry yet. It's gonna take you probably, I say about a good 30 minutes, but I normally tell you for better results, let it stay for about like an hour. But what you wanna do is, you see the residue on the sole part, you just get you a nice little brush and shake it off. It'll come off, but be careful because you don't wanna get it on the glitter part, because if you do, it'll pull up the paint. Let me just make sure I get the cracks and the creases at the bottom. Then when you do that, bam. I done made magic out of a solid color red bottom. Now, what I do is I let this dry. I go back over it again. I'll add another coat to it to make sure that it's really popping. So bam, there we go. But you don't want to add too much. You don't want it to be too thick. And the glue that I use is very flexible. So it's very flexible. So it has no problem when you bend it or you walk in it. It's pretty good. Then like I say, this sticks very, very well to suede. So here you go. Bam, it's on there. And as you see, I did the front part as well. I did the front and I did the back as well. I just did the same glue I used, and I just used a little gold dye to make it the backdrop to be gold. Same as I did with this one. I just did red dye with the certain glue I used. So bam, there we go. Good to go. Just gotta let these bad babies dry. And we in. Then when you get done, make sure you recollect the glitter, because you don't want to waste it. Trust me. This glitter wasn't too expensive, but it's higher than the normal ones I buy. I think I paid like $5 for this one. But it lasts pretty long. So there you go. Hope I showed you guys how to make a nice sparkle shoe.